Hello and welcome to another edition of The Assessment. Today we're here at the IAC conference in Lake Placid, New York. We're here with Tim Redding, who's a teacher here this week. He's given numerous different lessons, and we're kind of delve into that. So Tim, can you kind of tell what you're teaching here this week and the different courses you're offering?
Sure. Thursday, Dan Batsy and I did an airway lab, 4-hour airway lecture lab. This afternoon I'm doing toxicology and ways to treat toxicology patients. Tomorrow morning I have a keynote. So that's called What If We're Wrong, and it's really about how people in EMS hate change and why we need to fight that and sort of embrace change. And then tomorrow afternoon is seizures.
Wow. So broad spectrum of things.
Yes, all over the place.
Excellent.
Sure.
Well, cool. Well, Tim, can you kind of describe your history in EMS? Like, obviously you didn't just show up here and just teach about this stuff. You have a history. Can you kind of describe where you started in EMS?
So sure, I went to University of Maine, and up there they had a University Volunteer Ambulance Corps for the campus, about 10,000 people on campus. So I rode there. I wasn't an EMT. I was a third rider. You help out, drive the ambulance. And then when I came out of college in 1994, I got my EMT. Worked as an EMT for a couple of years. At that point, decided not to do medical school. Was thinking about PA school. Didn't get into PA school, and then decided to do paramedic school because I was really liking the EMT. So I graduated from Northeastern University paramedic school in 1996, and ever since then, I've been working as a paramedic.
And where are you working as a paramedic?
Currently, I run my own education business. That's my full-time job, emergency education consultants, and I also work on an ALS intercept non-transporting system in New Hampshire called Exeter ALS.
Okay. Well, very cool. Now, can we kind of talk about your business that you run and
Sure.
kind of some of the stuff you offer?
Sure. As I said, the name of the company is Emergency Education Consultants. I currently contract with about 16 to 18, mostly fire-based EMS in the Massachusetts, New Hampshire area. So I provide all of their local, national, individual hours. At the end of the 2 years, they have everything they need: ACLS, PALS, CPR, TECC, TCCC, all that kind of stuff.
And for people that maybe don't know, why is that important? Why do we want to keep up on that training and keep tabs on what we have and don't have and take new courses?
Interesting question. So we have to and we need to. We have to get the certain hours by the National Registry, or if you're not National Registry, that you need to recertify. So that's very important. But also we need to stay current because, as I'll be talking about tomorrow morning, staying current and not just doing the same things you've done for 20 years in the field is really, really important. So it's about not just doing the minimum and getting your hours. It's also about learning what's new, what's good, what's bad, and things like that.
Yeah. So in a way, you're kind of debunking, like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks kind of mentality.
Trying. It's an ongoing battle.
Sure. And what are some of the changes we're seeing now in EMS that weren't here 20 years ago?
There's a million, from tourniquets and the use of tourniquets to better BVM technique, better positioning techniques when you're doing airways, from intubation to BVMs, cardiac arrest treatments, team-focused stuff. There's classes I do that I've been doing for 10 years, it's a completely different class now than it was 10 years ago.
And that's really why they refer to it as practicing medicine.
Correct.
And not just knowing it.
That's right.
Wow, very cool. So you've been up here at the IAC conference before?
This is my third year in a row.
The third year in a row. Are you teaching different courses this year than you have before?
Yes. Yeah, I haven't taught the 3 years. I've done 2 or 3 classes or 4 each year, and I've never done the same class twice.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if someone's interested in finding out about the classes that you offer or your business or any other resources that you offer, where could they go for that?
So you can Google Emergency Education Consultants. I do have a website, eecmedical.org. I'm on Twitter at EEC Medical. Also, myself, Timothy Redding, on Twitter, and then we also have a Facebook page, Emergency Education Consultants.
Excellent. Just one final question for you. If someone were to come up to you and ask, why should I get into EMS? Should it just be for license sirens, or are there other reasons behind that? What would you tell them?
License sirens. That's one of the things we're changing. Stop using license sirens. EMS is a great job because every day is different. You're not sitting in the same cubicle, typing the same things, doing the same reports. Every day it's going to be very different. If you like working 24-hour shifts and not doing 40 hours a week in an office, it's really good for that. And the old cliche, you get to help people, you get to meet a lot of people, go into people's homes, which I think is a big privilege and part of the job.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, Tim, thank you for your time today. We'll be sure to post the links below to the different websites in your business so people can go check that out. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out the links below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to these videos. And as always, have a great day.